Today I'd like to talk to you about drains. This particular drain right here has been the standard of the industry for years. It's a twist waste drain. So as you twist the handle, internally a pop-up goes up and down, just like your bathroom sink at home. Now if this were a lever waste drain, the handle would move up and down, but it would still be actuating the pop-up mechanism on the inside. The problem with this drain and the pop-up mechanism is the O-ring. As this drain sits on your distributor's shelf for months, ozone is attacking that neoprene O-ring. When it's installed in a 3-compartment sink, in the detergent side of the sink, the detergent attacks the O-ring, the sanitizing agent attacks the O-ring, and the O-ring gets hard, brittle, cracks, and comes off. Now, let me show you today's new standard for drains, the Fisher Drain King. The Drain King uses a ball valve. You still get the same twisting action that you got with the twist waste drain, except now we're using a ball valve. I always ask myself the question, well, why a ball valve? Well, why do you use a ball valve when you're dealing with natural gas in a commercial kitchen? You always use ball valves around natural gas simply because ball valves don't leak. So now here is the first drain on the market that is a ball valve that doesn't leak. It's the only no leak drain on the market. The other thing about this drain is the brass. We use red brass, which has got a lot of copper in it and a lot of bronze in it. Very little zinc. So you're not going to get that sacrificial metal disappearing. We use stainless steel in the sink compartment because it matches the sink compartment. It comes with a flat strainer, or also you can order them with the basket strainer that sits inside. We use 2 threads on the connection, a 2-inch OD thread, 1.5" ID. No need for any additional adapters. The plumber can make that connection when they manifold the 3 drains together. The Fisher Drain King also incorporates a universal sealing angle. This is the angle that sinks are dimpled in the bottom of the sink compartment, and this drain is designed to go up real flush right up against that dimple for a very good sealing. Again, we use a solid stainless steel clamping ring for easy installation into that sink compartment. We also make these with overflow connections. We also make them vandal-proof for the prison industry. Fisher waste valves have acquired a reputation over the years for highest quality, a quality that is unequaled. Thank you very much for listening. Today I'd like to introduce you to the next generation of the Ultra Spray, the Fisher Ultra Spray Plus. The Ultra Spray Plus has got many of the same features that the Ultra Spray has. Those features are, of course, that we use a knife edge type nozzle that only uses 1.15 gallons per minute and is test proven to be the fastest at blowing garbage off of plates. It has a solid bronze squeeze lever, which means full on, and of course the Fisher Ultra Spray Plus is also fully interchangeable with all other brands of pre-rinse units. The Fisher Ultra Spray Plus also exceeds the WaterSense standard of must have at least 250,000 cycles. Well, we took it a huge step further, and we guarantee that this spray valve, the Ultra Spray Plus, will perform up to 1 million cycles. The Fisher Ultra Spray Plus has an improved lift pin disc system in it, which allows us to make that guarantee of 1 million cycles. We've also added a white nylon surface to the squeeze lever to give us a very smooth, durable action on the squeeze lever. The Ultra Spray Plus has got a full dish guard bumper on it. Notice that there's no O-rings up front to leak. Actually, this is the only non-leak, no maintenance spray head on the market. The other thing that we do is we're able to go ahead and have a scrubbing brush that just clips right in. Many end users prefer a scrubbing brush because it makes it even faster cleaning the plates. The Fisher Ultra Spray Plus is available in both approved brass with a 1-year warranty or stainless steel with a 5-year warranty. The Ultra Spray Plus is now standard on all Fisher pre-rinse units. Be sure and ask your dealer for the Fisher Ultra Spray Plus, and thanks for watching. At Fisher, we make a direct replacement hose for Fisher pre-rinses. We also make a universal hose that has an adapter and a new handle inside the packaging. Inside the stainless steel armor, we use a 3-ply aircraft hydraulic hose. It actually has 3 plies of rubber and they're reinforced by nylon. Our hoses are designed to last 3 times longer. Now, what everyone else uses is a single-ply, non-reinforced hose. This is the reason why Fisher pre-rinse hoses last 3 times longer. This is Jeff. I'd like to show you the new Fisher Chemical T. It goes between the riser pipe and the hose, and it's got a chemical port on the side of it so that the chemical people can pick up their water pressure right here without having to add a whole bunch of clumsy looking T's and other hardware down here. It also allows the chemical people to use a shorter hose to connect with. It also fits all brands in that any other competitive pre-rinse hoses can screw right onto these male threads, and the Fisher hose screws into these female threads, and it's solid stainless steel, and it's built to last forever. So let me show you how this thing works. So the chemical installer would then use an Allen wrench and remove the plug from the Fisher Chemical T. Just remove the plug. Now we have a 3/8 pipe thread hole, 3/8 NPT, and he will simply just screw in his supply line, tap into the water pressure, and then attach it to his chemical dispenser, and now he has a real clean, fast installation, which greatly saves labor on all sides. Thanks for watching. Fisher pre-rinses have stainless steel seats, guaranteed for life, 2-part check stems to prevent any cross flow because we have the 3rd valve out here. Heavy-duty wall thickness riser pipe, brass chrome plated, a wall bracket with not 1 but 2 set screws holding it for extra durability, a heavy-duty spring, a pre-rinse hose that inside the armor is a 3-ply aircraft hydraulic hose, an insulated handle, and an insulated squeeze lever for comfort, and the Ultra Spray valve that only uses 1.1 gallons per minute and is test proven the fastest at blowing garbage off the dishes. The way that we engineer this pre-rinse unit is that this spray valve stays at the proper optimum height for pre-rinsing, which is about right there, which is the proper height. Should your application require the convenience of having a faucet with the pre-rinse, use a Fisher add-on faucet. When you order the complete Fisher pre-rinse with an add-on faucet, what we've done at the factory is engineered the assembly so that the spray valve will always be in the same optimal position as our standard riser pipe is 21 inches. This is now 21 inches with the add-on faucet so that the spray valve stays in the proper pre-rinsing position. Now let's see how this works. As you can see, we've installed the add-on faucet onto our pre-rinse. The add-on faucets come with either a 6-inch swing spout or all the way out to a 16-inch swing spout. The add-on faucet's got stainless steel seats guaranteed for life, a 2-part swivel stem, which means lower maintenance. And this assembly now keeps our spray valve at the optimum pre-rinsing height, which is approximately 12 inches from the bottom of the faucet to the blue dish guard bumper. So that's a pre-rinse with an add-on faucet. In order to keep that pre-rinse spray valve at the optimal height, go into our catalog, find the pre-rinses that clearly show add-on faucets with the pre-rinse, and specify that model number with the spout length you need on the add-on faucet. Okay, now let's take a look at the Fisher swivel style pre-rinse. The swivel style pre-rinse is designed for pre-rinsing a rack of dishes at a time. So as the rack comes through, you simply pre-rinse the dishes a rack at a time. Plenty of flexibility to do that. The way that the water comes up and goes down, it's a straight path. The hose is straight, increasing hose life. This pre-rinse has got all of the features of the spring style as far as the stainless steel seats and swivel stems. The hose is a 3-ply aircraft hydraulic hose, insulated handle, and the ultra spray valve. Fisher swivel style for rack at a time pre-rinsing. Okay, so those are the Fisher pre-rinse units. Thank you for watching. The stem in anybody's faucet is the mechanism that actually shuts the water on and off inside of a faucet. So what we at Fisher do is we have check stems and we have 2-part swivel stems. The 2-part swivel stem is used in faucets where there is just 2 valves. Picture the hot water side and the cold water side of a faucet. In that application, we would use the 2-part swivel stem. Okay, check stems consist of 3 basic parts: is the disc retainer and seat washer, a stainless steel spring, and the stem body. The spring lives inside the body, the disc retainer fits inside and thus becomes a spring-loaded check stem. Spring-loaded check stems are designed to prevent cross flow. So let's take a look at this faucet cross-section and look at what cross flow is. Cross flow is when you have a differential in water pressure between the hot and the cold. For an example, you might have 60 pounds of water pressure on the hot and maybe 40 pounds of water pressure on the cold. That'd be 20 psi differential between the two. If both these valves were completely open, you can see where the hot water at 60 psi, 20 pounds difference is going to flow right into the cold side. And now you're putting hot water into the cold side, which means you're putting hot water into an ice machine or flushing toilets with hot water. Not a good thing. So what we do is we put in spring-loaded check valves to prevent that. So whenever we have a faucet fixture with 1, 2, and 3, maybe a spray valve out here, 3 valves, as soon as that 3rd valve is closed, all this water becomes static, and these springs come down and shut off the water supply to the faucet, preventing cross flow. Okay, so now let's take a look at the Fisher swivel stem. We use a 2-part swivel stem. And what we mean by that is the black seat washer is attached to a swivel on the end of the stem. So as the stem screws down into the faucet body and it makes contact with our stainless steel seat, as soon as it makes contact, it becomes more of a plunging action. This is why the Fisher 2-part swivel stem means lower maintenance. One of the most important things in anybody's faucet is going to be the seat. The seat is actually the part where the rubber seat washer seats onto the seat to shut the water off. Everybody else uses brass seats. Brass is a very soft material, and as water flows across that seat, it erodes the seat, and then no matter how many times you replace the seat washer, it still leaks. Fisher uses stainless steel seats in all of its products. Stainless steel seats guaranteed for life. Well, it seems the Fisher stem story is complete. A two-part swivel stem means lower maintenance and stainless steel seats that are guaranteed for life. That's Fisher. Thanks for watching.